Why, hello there people, what's going on? My name is Bigman and this here is episode number 60 of the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. I just want to take a second just here though to apologize for not having many uploads in the past week or so. I got a little bit burnt out last week and then I had a thing I had to go to this week and it's just a mess. I need to be more prepared. That's my problem. I need to get more organized. I just felt I owed you guys an explanation for my absence for a few days this week. But anyway, time for Top Plays, let's get into this shit. Clip number 1 today comes from uncutbeasting, or All Day Beast Mode as you may remember him in the past when it comes to top plays. But he's playing in Limfini Gardens with the L96A1 sniper rifle. The enemy team are so kind as to line up just here out in front of him, takes down 2 guys with 2 bullets, the 3rd guy with the 3rd bullet, and he goes looking for some more people. And throughout this clip, he is very, very accurate with this rifle. There's only a couple of shots that he does miss. For the most part, he does land, getting himself headshots and whatnot, finishing off his targets and doing a good job. But he's going on a hunt at the moment for some more people. That guy was just chilling in the corner for some reason. I just can't understand how people can play like that. But he only misses 1 bullet in that entire exchange just there, and that was simply down to the fact that the guy was already dead by the time he shot at him. But now it's just time to get a reload, and there are a lot of enemies down on his right hand side here, on the north side of the map. He just spots one through that tiny crack there. That guy get really unlucky. And he takes down a 2nd guy, as well as a 3rd guy there with the 3rd shot, and that shot was pretty fucking nice. Shooting right through that little plywood wall, he takes down the enemy player with his nice swift headshot, and now he's going to go chucking some impact grenades up there. Those guys hold up in the whole fire room going on over there. He got 2 hit markers, however, with no kills, so that was kind of unfortunate. Turning around here, another couple of enemies come running around the corner. Takes down the 1st guy before he approaches that corner, and takes down his next one there with a nice swift shot to the upper chest. Finishing off this one last guy to round off a very, very tidy streak. Next up today here we have AK-89 Villa, or Via. I don't know where you're from, so I don't know how you're supposed to say that. By the way, he's playing on Dawnbreaker today using the Little Bird helicopter, and he's already sweeping up a whole bunch of enemy players that are all holed up on this hill here. He just dispatches with his targets so quickly. He's able to go through so many enemies so quickly that are all holed up there, and then he gets to turn around and engage these guys up on top of the roof, getting himself almost 1,000 points in his current streak. He has now accomplished that 1,000 point streak by flying down on top of this sea flag here in the center of the map, engaging some enemy players as they approach, trying to take him out of the sky, and he gets 1,700 points, which will now rise to over 1,800 points. Just flying around that flag, capturing the objective, taking down enemy players, and just all around demolishing the enemy team while playing the objective. I mean, a helicopter streak is all well and good and all. I do love a nice little bird streak, but as well getting the flag cap in on top of that, while still being able to just destroy hordes of enemy players, is why this clip is on the top plays this week. Let's move on. Next up today here we have Juan. I want to say that. Is that right? I don't know if that's right, but we'll go with that. He starts off the clip by getting killed by an enemy attack helicopter. Well, he was fucking around with his menus out in the open for some reason. He spawns back in. He has the trusty straw at the ready. Let's rip, and right away as he spawned, he knew exactly where this guy was. But he gets behind the building, so he holds it for a few seconds before pulling the rocket back down and taking that helicopter out with an insanely lucky shot. Next up today here we have Selsan playing on Pearl Market, playing some Chainlink. You don't see a whole lot of people actually playing this game mode, to the point where I actually forgot up until 30 seconds ago what the fuck this was even called. But he goes running in on top of the roof here, and he gets himself in a bit of a sticky situation right away, taking a bullet from the sniper at close range. And then this guy just comes fucking storming right in the room and just, I don't know, just causing all sorts of problems. He should be dead right now, and there are quite a few times throughout this clip where he really should die, but he somehow digs himself out of a hole and just wins the situation. There's another one. He should be dead. 2 on 1 there. Those guys should have killed him, but he was able to just get the right amount of bullets in the right places at the right time. So he should have died probably 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 times by now. There's another guy there that probably should have got him there with the bullets, but he was able to put him down quite quickly. And he gets a little bit fortunate here. So he goes climbing up on top of this little hill thing here on top of the stairs, and well, a whole bunch of guys just come up the stairs and he just falls down and wipes every single one of them out. I mean, this streak is just frantic. He's in so many situations where he should lose, but manages to get the kills anyway. And I just really do like those kinds of streaks. It's all well and good watching a skillful player just easily pick people off, but when someone just is in a panic and then all of a sudden they somehow come up on top, that's good. But unfortunately, it just cuts off for no reason. Our next clip up here today comes from Dr. AmazingTV. And he's flying on Silk Road. And he's gonna swoop down, crush this guy's head, eject out, stop somehow, and then snipe a guy. Out of his little bird. Somehow. I just don't... I mean, here's the nice ultra slick, slow-mo, 60 FPS greatness. He sprints that slight bit there and it just stops him. I didn't know that you could do that. Apparently you can. He controlled it perfectly and he was able to pull off a pretty insane little stunt. Just completely out of nowhere, so yeah. Next up today here we have GamerDome, and he's playing on Operation Locker using the M98B as well as C4. The only Locker clip today, and the first one for 2 weeks. So we've got that going for us, guys. We're getting away from this, or from the normal Locker clips at least anyway. But he's getting M98B today, and he's chucked a few bits of C4 through that little stairwell, taking quite a few guys down in the process. He also has the Deagle 44 pistol as backup. Gets himself a couple of headshots, but that one a little bit lucky just there before he goes and picks up an LMG, the AWS more specifically. He gets in a bit of a sticky situation, decides to jump straight downstairs with his trusty AWS, lets rip, and entirely clears out this choke point here. Unfortunately, does eat a bullet in the process. We're going to go skipping forward. He respawns in once again, and he knows that they're all just building up in that one spot, so he wants to try his best to burst through the enemy defensive line and get himself to that spot once again. Clearing out a little route for himself here using C4, the M98B to the dome piece, and then some more C4 for the rest of the guys downstairs to get a pretty insane kill count. Next up today here we have Mitj playing on Paracel Storm using the AUG A3 assault rifle, taking down one enemy player right at the start of the clip, as well as reviving one of his teammates before moving up and once again reviving another teammate. Just getting the quick revive in there, get some health down there, he can fix himself up and you can go on about your day murdering loads and loads of enemies. Or at least that's what he's gonna do right here as he takes down another enemy player through the little crack in the wall. And, well, it's a bit of a mess of enemy players at the moment. They seem to just be scattered all over this one area. So he's just going back and forth here, picking himself angles to take on the enemy players and take them down. And he's way out in front. As you can see on the scoreboard there, I think it said 36 for 4. I've only got a tiny preview window thingy. But he got another kill just there, and again, he's going to go for his next kill. And the kills are constant throughout this clip. That's what I really do enjoy about this clip in particular. There's a lot of kill streaks that I am sent where they'll get a couple of clips, or a couple of kills rather, and speed through about 30 seconds of footage and then get another couple of kills and then speed through another 20 seconds and get 3 kills, and it's all spread out and not interesting enough to watch. This here, the guy is taking on enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy. All these different encounters. He's now picked up an ACWR, and the guy just chews through all of them. It's just great to watch. People that are able to just go on these kinds of kill streaks are always really fun to watch, so I do enjoy getting clips through from guys like him. Gets another revive and gets a bit lucky that these guys don't run around the side of the box as he's standing there rubbing together his defibs. But he does get away with it, goes around, kills both of them, kills another guy, goes on the hunt for the next one who has no idea he's even there, and he's just going around just murdering everyone at this point. He's going to move outside once again. This guy just approaches right up in front of him and gets put down. He's clearly a class above pretty much everyone else in the server, including people on his own team. They can't seem to get any kills because he's taken all of the kills. And when I say all of the kills, I mean fucking all of them. Pretty insane kill streak. Well played, good sir. Let's move on to our next clip. Clip number 8 here comes from Big E 1293. And like I've expressed in the past, I'm not a particular fan of the playstyle, especially considering he has taken the helicopter way out here with him. Pretty insane shot, however, and I know how some of you guys do enjoy seeing these insane long shots, and this clip isn't about the one you just seen. That long shot was pretty ridiculous. It was like 1,800 meters. This next one, though, is well over, drumroll, what do you think? 3,000. Over 3,000. That is ridiculous. Next up today here we have BerkleyOG, and he's playing the Siege of Shanghai Rush, defending this time, and he is in the Type 99 MBT tank. Now the enemy team have just taken the base that he's at, so he decides instead of rushing out there or retreating rapidly or whatever, he's going to try and take as many of the tickets of the enemy team with them before they actually move up to the next set of MCOM stations. So he positions himself on this little, I want to call it cul-de-sac, a little bit off the side of the road, and just starts engaging enemy players as they start moving up. He does decide here he has enough time for a repair, and it kind of proves to be in vain because the second that he gets back in he gets hit again. Well, had he not repaired he would have had less health. Either way, the enemy team are all running out at the moment, so it's time to just get shit done. He just lets rip with the heavy machine gun as well as the main tank cannon. And holy crap, that is a lot of enemy players trying to run out at the same time. And he actually takes quite a few with him as they start running across the street. Now, because there was so many players just running out at the same time, his tank does get overpowered, but he was able to take one more guy with him there with a very nice shot as the guy tried to retreat. But I do skip forward by about a minute or so, 30 seconds, something like that. He was sort of keeping quiet, and he sneaks up on this guy, and he pops his head off there using the 44 Magnum. And he does decide after seeing this guy's big fucking LMG that he was going to go and take that shit, and he was going to use the C4 on this quad bike. And, well, on the map, you may be able to spot a nice tank just chilling in the middle of the road. I don't know why he turns around, but he almost gets extremely unlucky. But he takes it out there with the C4 on the quad bike. And he's able to get himself in a position here to sneak up behind a whole bunch of enemy players and just mow them all down with the M249 machine gun that he did pick up earlier on, and just murder everyone on this little choke point, take them all down. Moving around the left hand side, he's able to take down another couple of guys. They're just sitting behind that rubble. And yeah, another one. I don't know why in this particular server there are so many tickets for the attacking team. They started with 250, they're down to 190 now, and it hasn't even been that long. So if they had a normal ticket count, they probably would have lost, especially the way they're getting absolutely massacred at the moment. I don't know, that's maybe a question for some of you guys for down in the comments down below. Do you prefer a rush server where it's standard roughly 75, 80 tickets or so? Or do you prefer them having way more tickets so there's way more pressure on the defending team actually defending and stopping the attacking team from just getting in there? Yeah, just leave me a comment down below. But BerkleyOG has pretty much finished absolutely demolishing the enemy team once again. You know, this is what he does. He does shit like this. If you've been watching the top plays for more than 5 minutes, you probably know that already. So let's move on to our 10th and final clip of the week. Next up today on the top plays is a clip from Flavour, and he is playing on Hangar 21 flying the Little Bird helicopter. And this clip is in the top plays this week, not because of the sheer amount of kills the guy gets, but merely down to the fact that this guy is a very, very good pilot. And I know he kinda flies into this thing just here, unfortunately. Just wanted to point that out before someone else says that. Don't worry, don't worry. This guy knows how to fly. I've had him on the top plays before. His previous clip was on Wavebreaker, where he was in the middle of the map flying around like a fucking madman, doing the same sort of shit that he's doing here. But this time, I think that this map is probably more difficult to fly in. There is a lot more crap inside this hangar than there was in the one in Wavebreaker. So he's already gotten a couple kills so far. He's just flying back down in and out of shit here. And just the level of flying, the control is insane. I mean, he clips some stuff every once in a while. He does later on, and this goes on. And this is the most impressive part about this clip, right? This goes on for like a solid 8 minutes. The guy is flying in and out of crap in this little building here. Little building. It's a fucking massive Doom hangar. It's like a fucking Dr. Evil base or some shit. But he just flies around in this place for about 8 minutes, just solid, just flying around, just popping people with the 25mm cannons left and right. Like I said, he does occasionally bump into shit though. But I hope you guys did enjoy the top plays this week. If you did, hit that like button down below. And I will see you guys next time.